Welcome back to the channel Awesome Learning. Children, the next topic that we will study here is double circulation. Please pay attention, this is quite important. Children, circulation is the one in which blood will flow through the heart twice for completing its circuit. Why are we calling it double circulation? We are calling it double circulation because it is the circulation in which the blood will flow inside the heart twice. That means it will enter the heart and leave the heart twice. That is why we call it as double circulation. Now, double circulation is divided into two parts: pulmonary circulation and systemic circulation. So, the first one is pulmonary circulation. Children, circulation between lungs and heart. So, pulmonary circulation is the one where the circulation takes place between lungs and heart. Now, let's see. The deoxygenated blood from right ventricle. If you remember, I told you deoxygenated blood is always present on the right side of the heart and oxygenated blood is always present on the left side of the heart. So we all know that right ventricle, the deoxygenated blood from the right ventricle will move from the semilunar valve and enter into the pulmonary artery, you see. And from pulmonary artery, the blood goes to the lungs. This is lung, you see, right? Where this blood is getting oxygenated. How? We have already done this in the chapter respiratory system. The blood gets oxygenated and then this oxygenated blood is passed on to pulmonary vein, you see, pulmonary vein, and from pulmonary vein this blood enters left or atrium or left auricle, right? So this circulation is between lungs and heart, right? So this circulation is between lungs and heart and hence this is known as pulmonary circulation. Now for this they have shown you the diagram. Let me zoom it for you to be more clear. See the diagram. Just pay attention on the diagram, children. Okay. We will start from here. This is right ventricle. They have given you numbers. Right ventricle. The deoxygenated blood from right ventricle moves to the pulmonary artery, C number 2. Then from pulmonary artery, this blood is taken to the lungs for oxygenation. Here the blood is getting oxygenated. Now the oxygenated blood through pulmonary vein, see, is given to left atrium or left auricle. So this circulation which is done between the lungs and the heart is called pulmonary circulation. Now we come to systemic circulation. Children, this is the circulation between heart and various parts of the body. So let's see. Again now, the oxygenated blood, the oxygenated number 5, the oxygenated blood from the left auricle reaches to the left ventricle. Then from left ventricle, this blood through semilunar valves moves into the aorta. This is aorta number 7, you see, aorta. And this aorta takes the oxygenated blood to various parts of the body. See, capillaries of hands, chest and arms. It is given to the various parts of the body, number 8. Okay. Now the parts of body, what will they do? They will take the oxygen brought by the blood and they will give carbon dioxide. So now the blood has become deoxygenated. So this blood from various tissues which is now deoxygenated, okay, is taken, see, through various venules, then veins, and then vena cava, you see. And through vena cava, this blood is again given to right auricle. So now the exchange has taken place between the heart and various parts of the body. So this exchange which is done between the heart and various parts of the body, this is called systemic circulation. Systemic circulation provides nutrients, oxygen and other substances to the tissues, and also takes away carbon dioxide and harmful substances which are considered to be the waste from the tissues, and because of that the blood has become deoxygenated, right? So this is systemic circulation. Now if we sum up both the circulations, the pulmonary and the systemic circulations, this is how it seems. You see, let me explain you again. Let me sum up both of them. We will start with one. So the deoxygenated blood is moving from right ventricle to pulmonary artery, and then it is given to the lungs for oxygenation. Now when this is going on, right, see, it is given to the lungs for oxygenation, then this oxygenated blood is carried by pulmonary vein and it is given to left auricle. From left auricle, this blood is then carried away to left ventricle. From left ventricle, this blood is then given to aorta. From aorta, this blood is taken to various parts of the body. Here, the oxygen is taken and carbon dioxide is given to the blood. So, the blood has become deoxygenated. This deoxygenated blood is now taken by vena cavas and it is given to the right auricle. So one complete circulation is done. This is why now you can see that twice the blood has entered the heart and left the heart, and because of this we call it double circulation, right?